Across Uganda, riding Boda Bodas has been a substantial source of income for many youths, providing livelihood to thousands of families in the country. However, careless riding still stands out on the cause for accidents. In 2019, recent police statistics pointed out that of the 24,352 motorcycles, passengers and pedestrians who were severely injured in such accidents over the last 3 years, 16,000 victims occurred in the capital city, Kampala. In Kampala, Safe Boda is known for its efforts to improve transportation. Safe Boda app is improving the welfare and livelihoods in Africa by empowering people, adding value to customers and riders with additional financial services accessed through the Safe Boda wallet.
So Safe Boda was founded in 2015 with a core value of like making road transportation safe, especially like on a Boda Boda. So the company has grown. So currently we have over 18,000 Boda Bodas who are Safe Bodas, and we have over 250,000 customers who use those Safe Bodas. On the financial services, so two parts. On the Safe Boda rider side, we have loans. So they can get a cash loan based on like how they are earning. They can get an asset loan through a partnership that we have, so they can get a new bike and pay for that over time. So they get to own the asset. Then we have savings with a partnership with a bank. So a Safe Boda can decide to save 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 on a weekly basis. And that money will go to their bank account, to their mobile money account after a period of time. One is insurance. So a Safe Boda can, with a small premium, get access to insurance services. So they pay 6,000 shillings on a monthly basis. They get covered to a tune of 1 million shillings. So that means if a Safe Boda gets an accident and they go to a hospital, they pay 200,000 shillings for the wounds or like for the injuries that they have gotten. They will get reimbursed 200,000 shillings. So now moving to the customer side. So if you think about fintech, so it's financial technology and then it's finance and like technology. We've started with mostly the payment side because we saw our customers were using the Safe Boda app a lot. So we gave them an option to plan ahead, because they know like at the end of the trip you don't want to haggle with a Safe Boda or like a Boda Boda. This is like a behavior we have where the Boda Boda tells you I don't have a coin or I don't have change, and so you have to lose that money. So with our wallet you plan ahead, put the money in the wallet. At the end of the trip you just walk off a Safe Boda and go your way. Now during COVID-19, we have seen an uptake, an increase in that, where customers are topping up money to actually do shopping. And a Safe Boda just shows up, it's contactless, you don't exchange cash, which can be dirty and can transfer the virus. Again, there's still like a lot of work to be done in Kampala. It's like we have like a very small section of the Boda Boda market. Now we're going into merchants. But I think like because of financial inclusion, we are going to see like most of our other products taking us like across like the country. So
for the purpose of including everyone, Safe Boda is encouraging female riders and advising on how to do business online.
We currently have like one woman who is like a Safe Boda rider, but we have a lot of businesses that are female owned. So for example, like a good example is like local markets. We are seeing like more women in those local markets, and like we say, like we have 70% of the businesses in the local market space like women owned, compared to like on the border side where like majority is like men. And of course we also are seeing like a lot of women owned businesses in the restaurant space and the retail space. So that's kind of like the breakdown of how women are. Of course, like Boda Bodas before, like mostly men, and we are working with like different stakeholders to train more women. But on the business side, retail and restaurant, we're seeing like more women actually compared to men. First part, which is like how do you join Safe Boda? So we have, as a Boda Boda driver, we have a training academy. So we like have a training academy in Chebando. You can come there, and like you need of course, to have a national ID. So we're working with Ugandans. We want you to have like a national ID. And so you go for training at the academy. You need a bike, of course. You cannot just show up to become a Safe Boda without a bike. But of course, after riding, you get access to the financial services that I talked about.
Safe Boda is among the 40 fintechs shortlisted for the 40 Days 40 Fintechs project organized by High People. Safe Boda was introduced to the interoperability software Mojaloop during the interaction with High People.
As a tool, like, it's very, very interesting, and like kind of like the fundamentals of like Mojaloop. I think we are going to adopt like most of like the things that you have shown us. I think we also want to be part of the community and to help improve the tools that are being used right now. So I think like there is like lessons that we are taking away, and I think like the core fundamentals of like financial inclusions is why we are doing fintech part of like Safe Boda. So the reason why we are doing payments, the reason why we are doing like access to financial services is for us to increase like financial inclusion in our ecosystem. And I think like that fundamentally goes back to like why Mojaloop. So there is tools that we are going to have to adopt, and then also either build that in-house or as principals, or like work to contribute to the community, which we want, of course, to be part of.
Today has been the 21st day of the 40 Days 40 Fintechs project organized by High People.
So amazing how the 40 Days 40 Fintechs initiative is unfolding so many amazing stories that have transformed millions of lives, actually without the world noticing that they're actually changing everyone every single day, every hour. To take back everyone, Level 1 projects has helped design a new system for financial inclusion. And part of their efforts is supporting the development of a reference model for payment interoperability, and that's what we call Mojaloop. And Mojaloop has an API specification, as a reference model for designing software solutions, is one solution that we can leverage, borrow a leaf from, and create interoperable payment solutions that can help an initiative that is as amazing as Safe Boda. As you may see today, they are thinking already broadening their reach. They are already in 2-3 markets. They are big in Uganda with the border business and transportation. And I mean, if only we are able to help them a little bit better, collaborate with them and help them impact more lives by using interoperable solutions, depending on the model they want to work with, then that will mean that many lives will be impacted. The Boda Boda riders are getting paid because they get business. The vendors in markets are getting business and they get transportation easily that is trusted. The people that use the transportation are having more trust in the Boda Boda business more than ever before, and that means real transformation of life. So as High People, we're very excited with our partners, Modabox, Crosslex Technologies and Mojaloop Foundation for having cross-border today as part of our participants. We believe that this is just the beginning of their story. There is so much that is yet to be done, but they are going to take over the world.
Rita Cabanyoro, Smart 24.